Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about Old Dads. Old Dads is a Netflix film directed by Bill Burr, and Bill Burr also stars in this film. And the film follows the story of three friends that become dads late in their lives, and how they navigate the ever-changing world that they find themselves in. I didn't see the trailer of this film, I only saw the poster of it. And in the poster, I saw Bill Burr and I saw Bobby Cannavale, and I love those two guys. Bill Burr is one of my favorite stand-up comedians. Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle, I love those two guys. They always bring a kind of unique perspective to their stand-up comedy shows, so I love those guys so much. And I saw Bill Burr in this film along with Bobby Cannavale. I knew I had to see this film because I love those two guys as well. And when I watched this film, I wasn't blown away by it. Well, I wasn't expecting to be blown away by it because I saw Bill Burr and I saw Bobby Cannavale. I knew it was going to be like a comedic movie, and I was looking forward to the comedy of it. And the comedy of it was not something that lived up to my expectation. I was expecting this comedy to blow me out of the water, but it didn't really do that. The comedy was good sometimes, and other times it was just off. And I felt like because of the amount of talent that was in this film, they should have done better with comedy. Not that the comedy wasn't good, but I feel like the comedy could have been much more better than it was. And like I said, this film stars Bill Burr and Bobby Cannavale. Not just two of them, it also stars, I don't know the black man's name. I've seen him in other movies, but I don't know his name. It also stars that man. And the chemistry between the three of them was something that was very, very interesting to watch. Like, you could feel that these guys have been friends for a very, very long time. They might not necessarily be friends in real life, but the way they played it, the chemistry they had in this film just shows that, like, you could tell that these people have been friends for a very long time. And that just goes to show how good their performance was in this film. They all did very, very well performance-wise in this film. And not just them, the other side characters also, they also did very well in their performances. Not that their performances was something special like that, but they all brought their A-game and they did very well in their performances and their various roles. And that was something I really appreciated. Another thing I appreciated was the way they explored the woke culture. Yes, the way they explored it, they explored the ridiculousness of the woke culture and like the benefits of it. If you watch this film objectively, you can see the ridiculousness of this woke culture, and you can also see the benefits of it. And that was something I really appreciated, because they could have easily done it like a one-sided way. They could have easily made it like the woke culture is like a crazy shit. Because if you've seen Bill Burr's stand-up comedy, he always, not always, but he kind of condemns things like that. So like, I was thinking it was going to be one-sided, but it wasn't. They also showed the benefits of the woke culture, and that was something I really appreciated. And speaking of Bill Burr, his character in this film felt like he was playing like an exaggerated version of himself. If you've seen Bill Burr's comedy specials, you know that there are some aspects of Bill Burr's personality that he brings into his comedy specials, and you could also see those aspects in his character in this film, and that was something I loved seeing. It might not necessarily be like that in real life. From the stand-up comedy specials that I've seen, I could tell that there's some elements of Bill Burr in this character that he's playing, and that was something that just made me connect more to this film and made me appreciate it more. Because like I said earlier, I love Bill Burr's comedy, and I really appreciated seeing those elements in this film. The story of the film is not like a story that is going to blow you away. I mean, watching this kind of story, I'm not watching it for the story. Well, me personally, I didn't watch this film for the story. I watched it for the comedy, and the comedy didn't live up to my expectations, like I said. But the story also was not there. But like I said, I wasn't watching it for the story. If you want to watch a good comedy, not a great comedy, it's a good comedy, I'm sure you can watch this film and you enjoy it. And I feel like if I had watched this film while I was drunk, I would have enjoyed this film more, because there were some moments that I felt like, if I had been drunk during this scene, I would have enjoyed it more. So I feel like if you want to watch this film and you want to enjoy it so much, get high, get drunk, and watch this film. I'm sure you're going to love it. Overall, this movie did not live up to my expectation, but it was also a good and interesting watch. Not interesting like that, but it was also interesting and enjoyable enough. And I'm sure you enjoy it so much more if you are drunk. So that's just my opinions, and that's my thoughts on Old Dads. Have you seen Old Dads? What do you think about it? Comment below and let me know. If this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more contents like this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers.